A grinder and paint will make you the welder you ain't. In our last episode, you watched us getting rid of the power plant from RZ650. Now, transmitting that power. How we were originally going to transmit our power was going to be through a jackshaft. Now we have something else cooked up. That's what we're going to try to find out. I'm going to remove the differential assembly, hopefully figure out if it's a yes, if it's a maybe, or if it's an absolutely not. PB Nutbuster is flammable. Baby, we going to war. Uncle Daddy. You didn't think I knew about him? Buy cheap tools. What the hell? You need to be incarcerated. I have never had a piece of plastic best me like, well, my ex, her dresser drawer. Whatever the hell I'm doing. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. We won't know where we need to mock up our engine until, you guessed it, we figure out where our driveline is going to be. Don't worry about my house of cards. It's all OSHA approved. One of these days, Alice. Hey, where's my jack stand? What in tarnation? I don't understand. Oh, yeah. So, you see that little tab? If you bend that in... Oh, my finger. Anyways, if you bend that in, it won't go past there, and you will never lose this. And you can pick it up by that. Let's do that right now. As soon as I find my hammer. Bob Saget. Was there a better way to do that? Yeah, sure. Positive. That should be pretty good. Beautiful. It's bloody gorgeous, isn't it? Angles. It's all about angles. That's that girl from Tinder. Now that we got it all up in your teeth. Need another jack stand to make sure that I don't lose any of mine. Drain this thing first. Tilt it up in the air where nothing can drain out of it. Oh, okay, so this is slightly magnetic and there was no real chunks on this thing. That's something. It's not nothing. Oh, man. Don't need to lube that one up for a while. Be a cool time to have an extra set of hands. Matt. That'd just be too damn convenient, wouldn't it? Well, oh, you're shitting me. I got this motor honey all over my damn hands. Oh, that's diabolical. Oh, no way, dude. Yeah, that is annoying. Now, this is a great way to store sockets. That other stuff I was talking about the other day. 2 points, baby. I am on fire. 2 videos in a row? Ain't no way, partner. I need the wrench. That is so upsetting. Oh, maybe get the croissant wrench out. Croissant wrench it is. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Get out of the way. God. What is that held on there with? Hatred? What? No way, dude. Holy. I literally can't get enough grip on it. Oh! Come on, buddy. It just rounded it. Oh, shit. What in the fuck? I'm about to cut this bolt off. Brother. Maybe that'll work. Lord almighty. God. Holy shit. Let's add some juice and some heat, huh, boys? Maybe we should add the heat first, then the juice. Heat juice, yeah. PB Nutbuster is flammable. Bob Saget, heat juice. Always works. Ow, mucho calor. Ow, muy caliente. All of that just to get one bolt out. I know why these things failed. I don't know if insurance was the answer, because that was ridiculous. Wait just a second. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't be that easy. That was an old jug. Anyway. Oh my God. There's so many cooler ways to die. Please don't let it be this one. Oh, there's silicone under here. That tells me that axle's been leaking, which would explain why the diff is empty. Let me get out from under here. Excuse me? Phew! Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Get out of there, dude. Now I know why the hole is in the back, so you could punch it out, which is insane. My mic apparently died. Basically, that piece of metal that I have in my hand is something that holds the wishbone to the bar that you see coming towards the aft of the vehicle. It also connects the differential to those two pieces, making the differential integral to the structure of the vehicle. To take the differential out, we have to first remove that. I got it out, and then I used my brain for a second and realized I had to take the axles out. We did find out that this is actually a Dana 3, so it's either a Dana 30 or a Dana 35 rear end, which means it will hold a ton of power. They use these in Jeeps, Jeep Wranglers from the 80s and 90s. You take this pinion gear off, and then the spider gears on the inside are all primary source of input output, right? Put new pillow blocks underneath. We can put our axle anywhere we want back here, cover it, cake it with grease so it has lubrication, mount them down here somewhere to our 1/4-inch thick plate. Then we have a differential allowing for more slip on the interior wheel and that exterior wheel. We're going to take our original differential, take this portion of the differential, unbolt the yoke from the backside, put a sprocket here where the pinion gear goes, where it rotates. So then we'll be able to put our original axle tubes in here, figure out a way to put a carrier around it somewhere, mount it, weld it. That way we still get all of the efficiency of a limited slip differential, but now we don't have this chunk. We don't have to do a jack shaft. We can still put disc brakes on either side of our shaft. The splines on our axle shaft are larger than the axle. So we'll have to shim it or something of that nature. Something like 1/10 of an inch, not very much at all. One major thing that we're really gonna have to start to pay attention to is geometry. I can use these blocks back here as kind of like set points, reference points, and then we will have to extend. As you can see, our axle tubes are going a little further than our frame. Run some sort of support for our pillow block bearings. That way we don't have any warping or bending at the shaft. I believe this is going to work. If not, we're going solid axle in the back. I'm sorry. I'm kind of over my head. The issue. We've hit a wall with the rear end setup on the Mario Kart. If we keep a jack shaft, we risk no room for the engine, sketchy center of gravity, and 4 sprockets and 2 chains that could fail. There's a lot of failure for one little kart. So option 1 is jack shaft. Easier, but tech inspection might not like the 2 brakes, same shaft. Plus engine placements can get kind of ugly there. Option 2, we go live axle. Cheap, simple, proven, but it means dragging a wheel through the corner. Will that kill our lap times? We're looking to be competitive here. So you tell me, is that going to hurt our lap times that bad? And then option 3, we have the change drive differential, which I explained just a bit ago. We keep the limited slip for better rotation, proper brakes at each wheel, and a lower engine mount equals lower center of gravity. Here's the big issue. I don't have a machine shop. I make things with hammers, not scalpels. So I'm trying to figure out, how do we retain the axles? Can we pillow block and hold them in place with some sort of key or clamp? Is it even worth the effort compared to a solid axle? So I need your help. If you've built jack shafts, live axles, chain drive diffs, or if you have any association with the SCCA, thanks. Huge shout out to John. I appreciate you commenting on our other video. Which setup gives the best shot at being competitive in SCCA? I want to keep this thing looking like a Mario Andretti Grand Prix International kart so I can keep Neil and the enthusiasts happy, but I also have to pass tech inspection here, and I also want the fabricators to be okay with me as well. Somebody's going to get angry here, but I'm leaning towards preserving the history and the overall silhouette of the vehicle. So drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm crowdsourcing this. If you know the tricks, don't just lurk, help me out, because right now this card is fighting back harder than my ex's dresser drawer. Seeing as how there's only a couple of options and this one's pretty obviously the best one that we've got so far, that means there's only one thing left to do. Just remember, folks, a grinder and paint will make you the welder you ain't.